Out here, think about our customers, I think about our drivers. I know that my parents felt that if we took care of our drivers and our people and tried to help them realize their dreams, that ultimately they would also take care of our customers' needs.
And I think it's very important these days as a truck driver to represent your company in a good light to the best you can, because the company's character is based on its drivers. Everybody's watching us out here. Whether we know it or not, they're watching us. They're watching, they see the sign on that door. They form an opinion of the company by the way we act on the highway. And that's the bottom line for me. I want to do the very best I can because I'm a professional and I'm not in competition with any other driver. There's only one driver I'm in competition with, and that's the driver I was yesterday.
And as we move forward today, we want to continue to understand the dreams of our people, our drivers, and I think in doing that, we're going to be able to meet our customers' needs and ultimately form a dream team. At the core of the team are the drivers, which is why we need to understand them and the challenges they face.
Some of the challenges that you face on the road on a daily basis are traffic, road conditions, weather. Everything that you do every single day is a challenge. Traffic on the road today is just unreal. The challenges that we have today, cell phones, texting, unattentive motorists.
Especially in the cities, there's a lot of motorists that don't understand the weight of the truck, the stopping time of the truck, and they only care about themselves and about getting to their destination faster.
You need to know your surroundings all the time. You know who's in front of you, behind you, beside you, at all times.
When they have road construction during the summer and they got lanes down 11:30 at night, you thought you're going to glide right through there and you're stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours. It's awful. That's the most horrifying part of my job is, trying to get through Chicago.
There's even more motorists on the road today than there were 5 years ago, and I'm sure it's going to raise even more so.
Driving in heavy weather in the cities, you have to be especially careful, very aware of your surroundings.
One of the challenges I really do not like about the job is being stuck waiting to load or waiting to unload.
A driver never wants to be sitting on the side of the road. You're nervous about the traffic. You may have something you have to do. You want to get home to your family for dinner, your kids. It does add stress to your day.
Well, the hardest thing is actually leaving home, leaving the family, leaving the responsibilities on your wife and your family to take care of things that you feel like you should be home taking care of.
Being away from home is one of the hardest challenges that any truck driver faces. You miss concerts, plays, school recitals.
When I have to leave on trips, at times it gets very hard.
So I miss a lot of things at home. I have 4 kids at home, so I miss a lot of their sporting events, after-school programs, stuff like that.
Worst part about it is just being stuck someplace when you don't want to be stuck.
We know how hard it can be out there. That's why here at Bay & Bay, we put a focus on driver support through training, technology, and safety, like our recent investment in a state-of-the-art driving simulator.
Well, drivers drive very long hours, so the last thing that they need to worry about is their benefits or their pay and so on. So we really try to do a good job with being available at all times, whether it's via phone or face-to-face, to answer any questions and to help the drivers with anything that they need.
The one thing that we do have at this company is a lot of support. We not only have breakdown service, everybody has cell phones nowadays and everybody answers them at all hours of the night.
It's been a real enjoyable experience working up here. Sam's a good person to work for.
Some of the things I like working with Bay & Bay, it's a family-oriented company. If I got a problem, I can go in there and talk to Sam over here, Ray or Jesse or anyone over in the office. And they're accommodating. If I got to have a day off, I can get a day off. They make life a lot easier with, with home life and whatnot. When needed to be home, I can get home.
I think Bay & Bay's been very supportive. My dispatcher is Eddie, and he, if I need to be home for something, he gets me home. Always the day before, so I'll make sure I'm there on time. If I want to keep running, he keeps me running. And they're very good about doing what I need to have done.
I remember 1 month after I started, my father-in-law passed away. I hadn't even accumulated any pay as far as benefits and stuff, but Dave says, you take how much time you need, whatever you need, and he let me go, and it was like 3-4 days, and I was very surprised he actually paid me for it. If I ever get to a point in my life as a driver, I think I know it all, I need to get off the road. And one thing I like about Bay & Bay is their SMART program. It offers an opportunity for a driver to maybe review some things you already know. And there's a lot of things I've learned through this SMART program that I've forgotten. And I'm always open to learning new ways of doing things to, what should I say, be a part of the team at Bay & Bay.
The SMART program we implemented about a year ago with all the drivers on the fleet. It stands for Speed Management Allows Reaction Time. The first phase of our SMART program was the Value-Driven Driving program from Great West. And we have now had all of the drivers in all of the divisions go through the initial phase with the value-driven driving. And now we are starting phase 2, which we are going to go through the Smith system of defensive driving.
Having the technology that we have today is a huge benefit. There's a lot of companies out there that are way behind. I came from another company who didn't have any of this stuff, and to come to a company who offers these amenities is huge.
Well, I enjoy doing the e-log thing. Saves me a lot of time. It keeps you out of trouble with scales. They see it on the side of your truck that you have e-log, and they don't even mess with you.
I have noticed that I can run longer, safer on Qualcomm. I have no problem. I've had DOT step up on my step, see that I'm using an e-log, and they've stepped right down and said, please pass on. Not like in the old days where they want you to take out your log book and a microscope.
Before the e-logs, it was more pressure. You had to make sure everything was drawn correctly, and had to count your hours and make sure you didn't miscount your hours, and it was just a lot of pressure to make sure all your paperwork is correctly done.
To me, it's the easier, faster, more efficient way of doing it.
I enjoy the in-cab scanning. That way I can get my paperwork in on time or beforehand, so I get paid quicker. It's a nice little perk we have now.
But now, you deliver the load and you do the scanner and you slide it right on through and you get paid for it. It's awesome. You get your miles. You don't have to wait, wait for that pay.
In-cab scanning only helps any driver because it's an immediate response to any question that might arise from that load the minute it is done.
Success for our team is all about creating the right balance of corporate support, staff, and the drivers out on the road. We're excited to be able to celebrate our team and driver successes with the Top Dog Awards and other awards and incentives, including opportunities to show appreciation by celebrating together.
It's great to be a Top Dog winner, second time around. Very good company to work for, and love to do it again.
I'm elated to be a Top Dog driver. Working with my dispatcher, Doug, planning team, Bob, Tom, Mark, you guys are excellent. I really enjoy it. Thank you for the fellas.
Feels great to be a Top Dog winner. With all my people I work with over in Burnsville, I couldn't have done it without them.
Well, I feel awesome. I never thought I would get to this moment. I mean, I know I've won it in 2010, but I have so many problems this year with my truck. So I'm awesome. I'm overly joyed. Get this moment to celebrate it again.
We're running all the time, we're running all the time.
future is really bright at Bay & Bay. We need to continue to focus on our people, our drivers, their dreams, and those things will help us take care of our customers. And ultimately, we'll have a dream team.